Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to show you my fully decorated home plate in Diamond City, which I'm really excited for even though my face doesn't really show it. But if you look close enough, you'll see the face of pure joy and excitement. Nah, I don't see it. So, long story short, I was trying to build my Brotherhood of Steel castle settlement, but started to lose my mind because it wasn't really working. No matter what I did, nothing was looking good. So I very calmly stepped away from it, gathered myself, took a breath, and simply started working on something else. Which led me to Diamond City because I just wanted to decorate something and make it look cool, and I realized that I had never built or did anything with home plate like ever. So yeah, here we are. And if you're not familiar with home plate, it's a settlement that you purchase in Diamond City from Geneva, whose name sounds like a really expensive chocolate, but you give her a measly 2,000 caps and this place is yours. Yeah, no mortgage, no
wear such funny clothes.
The fuck you said? Oh, you want to talk some shit? No, come back here, fucko. Keep running that mouth. Keep talking about my clothes, you little shit. Ah, the balls. But yeah, 2,000 caps, and we own this place, no mortgage, no rent, just ours. So let's take a look at it as is. Alright, so it's not a lot to look at, but it is it's a spacious 0-bedroom, 0-bath hole in the wall. But I guess this is the apocalypse, so what more could you ask for 2,000 caps? Oh, never mind, found the bedroom. Which, looks very stable. I don't know about you guys, but I wouldn't lose a minute of sleep up here worrying about the flimsy boards giving out and breaking my spine on the floor below. Not me. I would sleep soundly as a basket of kittens. Yeah, that's a thing. Look it up. And in the other room, we have just a lot of shit. A lot of leftovers from the previous residents, I guess. But just a bunch of clutter, and take note of the floor. So it's just dirt with garbage on top of it. So this is what we have to work with, all right? So keep this in mind whenever you see what I did to it. Oh, well, I guess segue, here's what I did to it. Home sweet home. After a long day of scavenging and shooting at kids for making fun of my clothes, I get to come here and just take a load off, man. Just maybe cook something. Because I have a fully functional kitchen with everything I need. I got salt and pepper, I got some pots and pans, some Nuka-Cola, some vegetables, and a whole shelf full of food that I have scavenged or purchased from traders, and just a ton of beer. So, I mean, what more could you ask for? And you would think that I would put all of this stuff on the shelf inside the cabinets, but they don't really work. They're just kind of there for show. And over here I got a wet bar, so even more liquor, with a dart board above it, which I don't really play because I don't have any darts, but I guess I just like the idea of it. And this is the living room. So what I love about this whole look, this is where I get kind of weird, but I love how it all kind of flows together, right? So you got the red door, red couch, red in the kitchen rug, red diner sign, red in the painting above the couch, and then you have blue cabinets with a blue book on the table, blue in the rug in the living room, and then you have blue in the painting. It all just flows so fucking well to where I can't stop looking at it. I could just stare at it for hours. But I won't, because I am recording a video. And that would be very inappropriate. And no one would want to continue watching. So I'm going to stop staring and finish the tour in a second. Okay, moving on. So behind us, you can see that I moved the workbench into the garage area, which you'll see it, to make room for my office desk. This is where I mainly play holotapes and review the Nuka-Cola recipe that I got from Nuka World, and also enjoy the company of this bobblehead. And a little fun fact about me, personally, I actually have one of these on my desk in real life. I'm currently looking at it as I say this. So, yeah, take that pointless information as you will. But yeah, I moved the power lines up a little bit to make them less noticeable, and I also moved the switch box on top of this post, because before it was in the middle of the wall, and I didn't like it, because it seemed out of place. So now it is not. And this is my entryway to the garage, but I'm not going to show you that just yet. I'm going to show you this little room that I built. It's a bathroom! See, I didn't forget, because I knew you guys were going to give me some shit if I didn't build one, so here it is. You're welcome. I forgot to add a sink. Oh, shit. Alright, upstairs is the bedroom where the magic happens. That's a lie. This is just where I go to sleep by myself and read a lot of books, apparently. But I really like this setup because this is how I would do it if I lived in a wasteland. Just boxes full of crap I've collected and signs that I found all throughout the Commonwealth. So yeah, this is the place. Oh, and up here I didn't do too much either. I just wanted a place to store everything that I collect, and this was like the best spot to do it. So yeah, just a few boxes and a vault container to show that I'm well traveled. You know, I've been places. I've been in vaults. I've seen some things. But okay, anyway, so yeah, that's the end of this part. So now we're gonna look at the garage, but I'm gonna go through the other way because it just looks better than that one. Alright, so this is the other entrance that I just went through, and it takes you into the kind of chill spot bar area. So this is where me and the boys play poker, lose a little bit of caps, have a few drinks, you know. That's my chair, by the way, the cool looking one. And on this side is where we just kind of hang out, kick back a little bit, maybe have a few more drinks, and get plastered, and yeah, just pretend to watch TV since nothing is really on these days. Now, past all of this is my workshop area. So this first part was the bar, kind of lounge, hangout. And then here it has all my workbenches. So the power armor with a spotlight above it, which is pretty badass. And I moved the workbench in here because it just made sense. And I really like adding things on top of the workbench, like the alarm clock and the lunchbox. I just think it makes it look more lived in. And so on this side is where my weapons workbench is, and all these have the same setup. So it's the workbench and then a bunch of items around it that kind of relate to the workbench. So with this one I have a bunch of weapon parts and ammo bins and stuff like that just kind of laying around, and another shelf to fill in the space with an ice box, and of course a bench press for when I want to take the 45s for a ride on the incline. And then we have the armor bench, which is less cluttered because the chemistry station over here has full of shit, so I kind of wanted to balance it out. So a lot of clutter and things packed into here, with the armor workbench being a little bit less. And I don't remember putting this hand truck back here, but I mean, I guess it looks cool. But the best thing about home plate to me was in this room, it was very foggy and smoky. It just looked really eerie when you first walk in here without decorating. And as I kept adding things to it, like a bunch of lights and everything, it was kind of taking away that effect. So I wanted to bring it back, and I used this construction light to do that because it shows the rays coming off of it, and you can see the smoke within it, and it kind of brings that back in and makes it look more kind of like a warehouse kind of vibe to it. But yeah, other than that, I just added in a bunch of signs, just very random assortment of signs up top, and I tried to place them to where it looked like maybe it was here, maybe it wasn't, I don't know. I didn't want to be too over the top. So there's one more thing I want to show you guys. Now, I'm still getting used to PC gaming, so all this stuff is still new to me. But I wanted to share this for those of you who play on console. This is what happens when you play on PC. So I just toggled off the collision in the console, which means you can walk through floors and walls and roofs. It doesn't matter where you go. Now, don't watch this if you are prone to seizures or if you are currently tripping balls, because it gets a little weird. But when we walk through the wall, holy shit, it gets a little crazy, a little acid trip-ish, or so I read. Yeah, when I first discovered this, I was like, what the fuck is happening to me right now? Yeah, so this is what it looks like outside of the walls. Like, even this holy shit, haven't seen this spot before. Yeah, so I'm just in an RV somewhere in the abyss. I don't know what's going on. Now, if you're on PC, this is probably new or familiar to you, but this is, I'm from console, so this was like, what the actual fuck is going on? And when you go in here, this is really cool. So I'm in the RV above my place, and if I toggle the collision back on, which means I can now stand places and walk around, yeah, I'm just hanging out in the RV, just kind of chilling. This kind of reminds me of, I don't know if you watch Stranger Things, but kind of like the Upside Down, or at least the idea of it. I mean, it looks nothing like it, but the idea of it. But yeah, now I'm just gonna walk back down and sit on the couch, I guess. I'm just gonna hang out, you know. This is the joy of PC gaming. It gets a little weird. But yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to show you. So thanks for coming by and hanging out, checking out the place. I will see you next time. Alright, thank you all for watching. Let me know what you think, and if you have any questions, I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Check out this next video, which YouTube suggested solely for you, which is pretty cool. And if you enjoyed this build, give this video a like and hit that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks again, and I'll talk to you soon.